and welcome to our class tonight for supporting your brain, your mama brain. Talk about brain fog. We are going to talk about that tonight. I can, if you are an adult living in this day and age, you probably have experienced brain fog and just inability to be able to think clearly, focus on a task. And we are going to cover all of that tonight in this short, hopefully short little class. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that I am not a doctor. I am not prescribing you anything. I am just a mama and a friend and a woman who has used oils and uses oils on a daily basis for natural support, natural remedies, and I am bringing this information to you because I really want to help empower women and for making better decisions for their families and to hopefully get some relief in different topics, such as having mom brain. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen. And hold on just a second. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to get this screen sharing going on. Can everybody see that? Yes. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to go over a couple of things that first causes brain fog. So let's talk about stress. Stress is probably something that everybody deals with, nowadays, and chronic stress can increase blood pressure and weaken your immune system and trigger depression. Okay, when all of that is going on, your blood pressure is heightened and your immune system is hindered and you have depression going on, that creates mental fatigue. Okay, and when your brain is exhausted, it is harder to think, it is harder to reason, it is harder to focus. I know when I am under stress, I cannot think clearly. Sometimes raging mama will come out of the closet. My kids can attest to that. So stress is probably one of the #1 things that causes brain fog. Another thing that causes brain fog is the lack of sleep. Y'all, this is something that I have been focusing on really good lately. Going to bed at the same time every night, not varying it every single night, like, as the wind blows, oh, that's how my bedtime goes. No, lack of sleep will cause poor quality sleep will interfere with how your brain functions. When I get like a full 8 hours, like 7.5 to 8.5 hours of sleep, I am sharp, I am waking up, I am productive. So I really suggest aiming for about 8 to 9 hours. And I will tell you my secret of how to start training yourself to get a good night's sleep. First of all, think about the sun. You need to go down with the sun and wake with the sun. Now, as the days, get longer, I know that's kind of hard. So what I like to do is, first of all, you're going to start training yourself to wake up early. Okay. That's where you need to start. If you're having a hard time going to sleep at night, you need to wake yourself up in the morning. And then using oils for supporting your sleep, like lavender, like vetiver, like cedarwood, all of those, and having your diffuser and your bedtime routine. Go ahead and start your bedtime routine about an hour to 30 minutes to an hour before you actually want to go to sleep. Dim the lights, and your body will start getting those clues or those cues that it's time to go to sleep. The next thing that causes our brain fog is hormone changes. We have a lot of friends right now that are expecting babies and they're like, I cannot think. Hello, it's because you have hormone changes going on. This also applies to women who are having a drop in their estrogen levels due to menopause. That's why a lot of women who have experienced menopause are, they're more forgetful. They feel like, they just need that extra brain and mental support. Okay. Diet can play a huge role in our mental alertness. I know that when I have had a lot of sugar, you get that high of like adrenaline and sugar, pumping through your body. And then you have that crash, and that will cause your brain to not be able to function and be as alert. Other things, if you have food allergies or sensitivities like to MSG, aspartame, peanuts, dairy, some of us have underlying allergies to food and we don't even realize it. So removing triggering food is going to help your brain function even better. Okay, medications. If you notice brain fog while taking medications, talk with your doctor. Brain fog is known to be a side effect of the drug, of different drugs. I know that whenever I've had pain medication before, obviously you have that numbing going on. Even things like Tylenol and all of these other, pain, I don't even know what they're all called, acetaminophen and ibuprofen. All of those are really numbing to your mind and to your brain, and it can cause a lack of alertness. Okay, medical conditions, underlying medical conditions like things that are causing inflammation, fatigue, and changes in your glucose levels, they all can cause mental fatigue. Brain fog is also a symptom of chronic fatigue syndrome. And also during the time of your period, during that time of the month, and you're experiencing fatigue, you may even experience brain fog during that time as well. Okay, and this is my favorite one, and one that's like, oh, yes, everybody could relate to this. Addiction to technology. Eek. Okay, so the more that we are on our smartphone and we're at the computer, the less alert and a less, just on it that our brain can be. Okay, so people's smartphone addiction could be causing more an important imbalance in the brain. And there's lots of research and study out there for it. The research looked at people who were tied to their phone and the internet, and it found that it appeared to be doing damage to the way their brain works. And I can see this in my children. When they have been on the technology, they are less likely to want to focus on their schoolwork. They're less likely, because technology moves so fast. So then when we shut it down, everything is not as fast, and it causes us to be kind of irritated. Okay. All right, so let's talk about, we're going to dive into some oils. I have 5 different oils that I'm going to start off with, and then we're going to do some tips. So lavender is a great oil for calming, okay? When your mind is calm, not in a way that you're like drowsy or anything, but when you're calm and you're not as stressed, you're able to think clearly. So lavender is really great for calming your nervous system and just soothing your stress. You could also, I put the lavender vitality on here to remind you that lavender can actually be ingested. So you can take a few drops of lavender after a busy day to calm down and to clear your mind. You can do this in the morning time. You can put it in your hand, rub it together, inhale it, but you could also put a couple of drops in your water, drink it throughout the day to help that calming effect last all day long. Frankincense. My friend Kathy and I were just inhaling frankincense right before this class to help us focus. This isn't frankincense. I don't even know where my frankincense went. And frankincense is really great for the healthy function of your brain. In biblical times, frankincense was said to be even more valuable than gold. So they would have these canisters of frankincense oil, and that is what they used to trade and buy and sell instead of the gold. It was way more because it was so valuable for its medicinal properties. And it can help improve your memory and sharpen your mind. Vetiver. Now, there is amazing studies of how vetiver is great for people that are a little hyperactive, if you know what I mean, or they lack the ability to focus, like in school, like our children. Okay, put those dots together. Vetiver is a thick oil, and it's really hard to get out of the bottle. You really have to like hold it in your hand, squeeze it to really warm it up so it flows out. And it doesn't really smell that great in the bottle, but when it is diffused, I say it smells like a man's cologne. So it has the I'm not going to tell you what's going on in the background. It has a powerful calming and grounding effect on your emotions. And I'm going to tell you, it's one of the key ingredients in the focus roller that I like to give my children while they are doing their schoolwork to help them focus. Okay, lemon. Any citrus oils are going to be great for the mind and for your body. First of all, they help to detox the toxins in your body and expel them, but they also help to sharpen your mind and your ability to think clearly. Its fragrance is really warming, and there's lots of different studies that have been out there as far as using them on mice and seeing how the mice were able to go through mazes quicker to get to the end. So it's really great for boosting your mood. And we know that when we're happy, we're more likely to focus on the task at hand. All right, last oil in this little series, peppermint. This is my favorite oil to use for focus. I like to do it when I'm that especially in the morning time when I want to wake up and just be really alert. But in the afternoon is my favorite time to use it because sometimes I get that little drowsiness, that mid-afternoon slump. What I do is I take a shot of Ninja Red, which is a great mind supplement. And then I will take peppermint oil, drop it in my hand, rub it together, and then just take it and put it throughout my hair and then just breathe it in. And oh my gosh, it wakes me up so much. All right, here are some other oils and supplements for mental support. Now, we went over the first couple: lavender, frankincense, peppermint, vetiver, lemon. There's also citrus fresh. All of the citrus oils are going to be great for supporting your mental clarity. There's also an oil called brain power, a specific oil called brain power. I think that's awesome. An oil called clarity. Like, this is a no-brainer, no pun intended. Like, you could just buy brain power and know that you are powering up your brain, and buy clarity and know that you are getting more clarity. Clarity has a lot of minty type oils in it. Now, onto the other side, other column, you have the oil Genius, which a lot of people, it's part of the Kids Sense line. It's safe for children as it is. But a lot of adults like to use Genius as well. So think about that. There's so many hints in the names of the oil. So Genius is help your brain support and to be more sharp like a genius. And rosemary and basil are really great for supporting your mental function. Now, the next couple of supplements, next items on the list are supplements. We're going to go over this. MindWise is a supplement. I talked about Ninja Red already. Ninja Nitro, which is this little tube of like power-packed brain support juice. And then you have Omega-Jize, which is the omega-3 fatty acids for developing your brain. I give that to Lucas every single day. He is a kid that if he went to school, he would probably be labeled ADD, ADHD. He just thinks outside of the box, and he's not really good with just sit down focus all the time. So I give this to him, Omega-Jize, to help support his brain, grow, all of those healthy parts of his brain, as well as I give him the focus roller, which I'm going to go over the recipe in just a minute. And then you have Super B, which also helps to support your cognitive function. All right, now I'm going to share 4 tips with you that you can do throughout the day to just enhance your mental alertness. First of all, cucumber water. This is so yummy. Okay, so before going to sleep, slice up a quarter of a cucumber and add the slices to 12 ounces of water, then leave it in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, so you're going to add your cucumbers to your water and put it in the refrigerator. In the morning, add a few drops of citrus fresh oil. Now, you can do lemon if you have lemon, if you just have the starter kit oils. Citrus fresh essential oil to the cucumber infused water, and drink it within 10 minutes of making it, of waking up. So I like to do lemon water, like an 8 to 16 ounce glass of lemon water every single day. But this is going to be great to add the cucumber and the benefits of the cucumber. Okay. Silence or meditation. Now, I have a lot of friends that kind of get hung up with that word meditation. I'm not talking about like clearing your mind where, I am talking not new age meditation. I'm just talking about just meditating where you're quiet, you're silent. There is so much benefit to just silencing yourself and silencing your mind and all the thoughts that are just running through your mind all the time. So take 15 minutes to calm your mind and focus on your thoughts, okay? Or the lack of your thoughts. Sometimes my thoughts are just too busy for me. Meditation can be as simple as sitting quietly or concentrating on your breathing. So just think, breathe in, breathe out. Oh my goodness, that is so soothing. Meditation has been practiced for centuries, and it's even in the Bible, it talks about meditation, and is known for unique benefits such as increased awareness, decreased stress. I attest to the decreased stress and heightened mental clarity. And I like when I do meditate or just, silence myself for a little while and just be calm, I like to diffuse peppermint or clarity essential oil to enhance that time and just like, because those different oils, those two oils, it just opens up your airways and help. When you have an open airway, you have all that oxygen flowing to your brain, which allows you to think. That's why when you are having an anxiety attack, or you're experiencing anxiety, it can turn into a panic attack because you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain. So anytime that happens, I like to open up my airways by using peppermint or clarity oil. Okay. All right. This is a tip for your mid-afternoon support. So around lunchtime, you can take a Ninja Nitro. That's that little tube that you see on the screen. Ninja Nitro, I like to use it in place of coffee, or if I'm just going to have a really long day and I know that I'm going to be busy all day long, I like to take my Ninja Nitro with me on the go, and I will, just suck it in, and it is so good. It's kind of like a coffee replacement. And then MindWise, which I haven't tried, I hear that it is not the best tasting. So you might want to add it to your Ninja Red, but I'm actually probably going to add that to my Essential Rewards order next month to give it a try, because I really want to focus on better mental clarity and just supporting myself. All right. Okay. Benefits of music. Okay. So this is something else you can do. I love to do this while I'm cleaning. I love to play classical music when I'm in the shower, or just when I'm putting on my makeup, or even worship music if that is something that you enjoy. It can be a really great distraction reducer, and it just helps to like just calm you down and relax. I hope you're seeing a trend here. For your mind to work really good, you just need to calm yourself down. Okay, and let's go over something that I just personally love. This is my favorite, besides my allergy roller. This is one of my favorite. This is like my second place roller. This is called the Focus Roller. And like I said, I give it to my children, specifically my boys, so they can settle down during schoolwork and focus on their schoolwork. So you're gonna grab a 10 milliliter roller bottle. You're gonna grab your Vetiver oil. And remember, you're gonna wanna warm up that oil. I like to stick it in my bra while I'm adding all these other oils to the bottle, and that way it's nice and warm. And what I do is I grab the oil nice and tight and then just turn it to where the hole is down and it can drip a little bit faster. And then 15 drops of cedar wood. Cedar wood is so inexpensive, guys. It's $11, very affordable, and so many good benefits to your cognitive function, to your cells. It is mine and Kathy's favorite oil. And then frankincense is probably second place. And then 15 drops of lavender. And lavender is so versatile. You can put it on boo-boos, you can put it on scratches, you can put it on your kids to calm them down, put it on them before bed. So when you grab that, you are just gonna be able to use it for so many different things. So then you're gonna top it off with fractionated coconut oil. This is not the solid oil that comes in the container. I made the mistake of doing that once. Don't do that, don't use that oil. Use the liquid oil. If it's liquid at room temperature, it's going to stay liquid in the roller bottle. So top it off with fractionated coconut oil or your other favorite liquid carrier oils, and then shake it up and you roll it on the sides of the neck. This oil, this roller, double duties as a calming nighttime roller. So you can make several of them and put it beside your kid's bed at night. All right, that finishes up the presentation. If you are somebody who is watching, who maybe you were sent this video or were tagged on this video, and you are like, yes, I need mental clarity. I need this community. I need these women who are like-minded, who are crunchy. We're not too crunchy, but you just need people to support you. We are here to support you. This is not hooky, stuff. And we just really believe that you can find natural wellness, natural alternatives for your family, for your kids, for yourself, and feel so much better. Y'all, I used to be tired all the time. And now I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Go, 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 because I've cleaned my body out from the toxic burden that I had been putting on myself for years. So if you're somebody watching and you're like, okay, girl, I get you. I'm ready to start. You're going to message your friend that sent you this video, and she's going to help you get this starter kit. It is a starter kit. Everything you need to get started is in this box. Okay. It's really easy. We have lots of videos to train you how to use these 11 oils. Oh my gosh. It smells so good just opening it. You get the 12 oils, not 11, 12 oils, plus an awesome diffuser to use those oils to help you sleep at night so you can have better brain function in the morning. Okay, guys, if you're on Facebook, we will see you later, and I'm going to chit chat with my girls that are here on Zoom.